Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are officially activating Hot Girl Summer. I am here to bring you the most exciting collection. I know, it's like insane. Another collection from me, like what the hell, but like I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep going, whether you like it or not, because I am having the best time with these launches. This is a 100% limited edition collection for summer. You guys, can we talk about this packaging? Can we also talk about this background? Like shout out to my editor and my filmographer for making this background so sickening and making it look just like the campaign. It's so perfect. And also, I just have to say, this is the first campaign since my highlights that Sasha Samsonova was the one to shoot. And I, honest to God, think that these are my most favorite photos that I have ever taken. Her and her team flew down to my home in Tampa, Florida and shot this campaign in my backyard. You guys are gonna see all the images come to life on socials in the next week. And they are just so damn beautiful. Like I am so obsessed with this collection. I'm so excited about it, and the fact that it's limited just makes it super special. So before diving into this collection and giving you all the tea and all the swatches, I wanna let you know that this is launching on my website, Jaclynrocosmetics.com on July 13th. And then it also will be launching in Morphe stores at the very end of the month, but it will not be launching in Ulta because of the fact that this is a limited edition capsule summer collection. So just Jaclyn Cosmetics and then Morphe at the end of the month. Also, if you guys have noticed slimming in my face, give this video a thumbs up because I've been working hard, okay? Anti-inflammatory diet, not easy, but also worth it because I definitely noticed a difference. Compared to like a month ago. What do you think? Let a hoe know. And let's dive into it. Okay, so right here, this is our PR box going out to influencers. It is so beautiful. I definitely wanted like a really like sexy kind of like summer night vibe, which is why we have like that bronze palm leaf. I cannot wait to show you the packaging and all of it, you guys. It's so good. Now we have this in the inside right here. I know I don't need to expand on like the PR boxes because obviously like not everybody is getting them, but still I had so much fun working on this. Okay, so can I show you guys the full collection now? I'm so excited. Dun, dun, dun. Bye. So here we have the entire summer limited edition collection. I am so excited. So let me dive in and just give you guys the tea on all these products right now. Okay, so this collection comes with 4 different products in all different shades. I hope that makes sense. And they are also gonna be offered in bundles as well. I see you guys requesting bundles all the time from my website. So on launch day, we will have several different bundles there for you guys. You can buy multiple together at a discounted price, which is great. I honestly don't know which product to start with first because I love them all so much. I'm gonna start off with my lip oils. I don't know if you guys can really see this packaging in all of its glory, but this bronzy gold with this like faded palm leaf on it is just so beautiful. And it's so exciting to me that this is limited because like in years from now, I'll be able to look back and like still have this right here. Even when it's like 10 years later, I still have MAC products from like 15 years ago that obviously I'm not using anymore, but I have them in a drawer because I'm just like, oh wow, look at this Archie collection. Like look at the Superwoman collection. It's so cool. Okay, so let's get into it. These are my lip oils right here. I'm coming out with them in 4 different shades. They are, I'm gonna say it's about everything because I always do, but the reason I love them so much is because I created them to be the way I want them to be and they're perfect in my mind. So I have 4 different shades of my lip oils right here. I absolutely adore lip oils and I have been working on this for about 2 years because I wanted to create such a beautiful, luxurious oil for the lips. So it is very hydrating, very smooth. It does not feel like a gloss whatsoever, but it also doesn't feel like a lip moisturizer. It's extremely, extremely high shine, non-sticky, oily on the lips. You can wear it completely by itself over lip liner. I'll apply some right now over top of my liquid lips to show you guys just how crazy oily and glossy it makes your lips. It's just so beautiful. I'm coming out with a clear one. I'm coming out with like a pretty bright raspberry, a cool tone pink, and then a coral. But the thing about these is that when you swatch them, they're extremely sheer. This is the brightest one that we have. It's like a super bright raspberry pink. It's called Candy Drip. The paddle right there, as you can see, is like the super thick paddle, so you can really cover the lips really, really quickly. When it swatches, it's not at all like an intimidating shade, like compared to what you see in the bottle. It's just such a gorgeous wash, so juicy, so sexy. The formula is just out of this world, oily and yummy feeling on your lips. I will now show you guys Ruby Drip, which is our corally guy right there. Again, you can see it's literally just a wash of color. Like there's nothing to it that is intimidating whatsoever. Like this is something that you can give to, you know, like an elderly woman and like they'll still enjoy it because it's not like, oh shit, that's like aggressive on my lips. It just feels good and nourishing and it's just a wash of color. And now we have Rosé Drip, which is that light pink. This is the one that I use all the time. Like I've gone through a lot of these because it's barely there, but it still gives like a little kiss of pink, just a little bit. So pretty. And then last but not least, we have my clear one, which is Crystal Drip. And obviously I don't even need to swatch that. It's completely clear, but just gives your lips just, So let me apply this for you right now so you can see just how glossy it is. I'm going in with Crystal Drip. You can see, oh, it's so comfortable. Just one swipe, it's just like, yeah. Very, very glossy, very oily, and just feels so good on your lips. Okay, so my next product in the collection, another highlighter and yet another formula. You guys, it is like my mission to continue to find innovative highlight formulas because that is my favorite product and it's just so true to me and who I am. Okay, so random fact and piece of information regarding me loving highlight so much. Do you guys remember how it used to be like eyebrows on fleek, highlight on fleek, all of that, right? So when I was creating Champagne Pop with Becca Cosmetics years ago, I posted a photo on Instagram, like as I was working on it, and I put hashtag highlight on fleek. I was the first person to ever use that hashtag. I remember being like 0 posts. That's so weird. I was the first ever. Hashtag highlight on fleek now has 456,000 posts. Now I'm not saying I started that like trend, but I literally started that trend. It's so funny how like that's a thing of the past now. No one ever uses the term fleek anymore, but like I love highlight. I always have. I've always been known for highlight, and because of that, I want to continue to come out with highlights for my brand. I want to come up with different innovative formulas. I'm trying to work on other stuff right now for the future. And right now for the time being, I have my new Reflective Light Putty highlight. Now, putty highlights have been done before. I get it, but there is something about this formula that is so dreamy. First of all, can we get into this packaging once again? Oh, it's so beautiful and it matches the background so perfect. I'm having a happy moment. As I was working on this, the one request that I had is that I was able to put it over my powder foundation because a lot of times putty highlights from brands, if I put it over powder, it breaks up, it separates my makeup and it doesn't look good. But I want that like really beautiful wet dewiness that a putty highlight gives. I'm just like flashing you her right now. So mine are not so wet that it's going to like break apart anything. So you can go in with it very last thing on your entire face. You can go in with it over top of your cream products. It doesn't matter. It works on everything, which is what makes this so delicious in my mind. Okay, so I'm coming out with 4 different, I can't really show you. I'm coming out with 4 different shades of this formula. I'm gonna obviously swatch it for you on my arm right now. And they kind of look similar in pan, but they're so different when you actually use them. So let me swatch them all for you. First of all, I'll give you like a 1 swipe action, like putting like no pressure. I'm just gonna barely drag my finger across just so you can see right there, like what that does. Ooh! It's not even like a highlight, it's just wet. It's so beautiful. So this first shade right here is in the shade Star Power. Let me give you a little, oh, God, I love it. It's so pigmented. It's so damn pigmented and just, I don't even know if pigmented is the right word because again, it's not like a powder. It's just like this wet, creamy, just like milk chocolate. It just, it's a glaze. Next, we have the shade Sun Lover, which is such a beautiful golden shade. I love, 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 love this color. Like, look at that. It's perfect. It's not orange, it's not amber, it's not bronze. It's just such a gorgeous gold. It's nice and neutral, perfect amount of white in it, and looks good on so many skin tones. Now we have the shade Glazed Out. This one is definitely more of a cool tone, silver undertone. This will look gorgeous on all of the fair ladies out there. I can also wear this on my skin tone right now, and I'm definitely like very tan right now, even though that tan is fake. I'm gonna be honest. This is just foundation on my arms. Look at how pale my arm is up there. I put foundation from here down because I'm so pale and I wanted to look bronze in this video, so smoke and mirrors. And then last but not least, we have the shade Skylight. You guys, when I swatch this, I just can't even take it. This is very much bronzy, a little bit more on the warmer side. Again, so beautiful, especially on deeper skin. Okay, so as you can see, I obviously have a full face of makeup on right now. I have powder, I have setting spray, I have the whole thing, but I still wanna go in and just show you like how I apply this, even though I'm sitting in my filming room and all I have are literally, I'm not kidding, I have these brushes next to me, that's it. And so I don't have like the proper brush I would typically use. Sometimes I'll use my fingers, I'll use a beauty sponge. I love to apply to the beauty sponge or any synthetic brush, which I have right here. This is just a Pat McGrath brush, chillin'. I'm gonna go in with the shade Sun Lover. I'll just grab a pinch of it right there on the brush, and then I'll just show you over top of a full face of powder, just how effortless this color is and just the way it just melts into your skin. Like, it doesn't even look like, I mean, it obviously looks like highlight, but not really. It just looks creamy. I mean, come on. Are you kidding? Gorgeous. Now, I don't know which one, because I have 2 products left and I don't know which one to go. Okay, I am coming out with my first ever cream bronzer. I'm so excited, you guys. I love cream bronzers. You know how obsessed I have been. I mean, I should say I was with the Soleil Tan de Chanel, that cream bronzer for like, oh God, like probably the last 8 years of my life. And I'm finally coming out with my own cream bronzer and I'm so excited. Okay, so I will start off by saying that although this is a limited edition collection, I'm just being totally open and transparent with you guys, we were only able to do 5 shades in this cream bronzer, but next year, don't tell anybody, it's a whole secret, I am going to be launching cream bronzers into my core line with a ton of shades. But for this collection, it's just limited edition packaging, and we are only doing 5 shades as of right now. As far as the formula goes, I really don't even know how to explain it other than it's just great. It's what you would expect a cream bronzer to be. It's not super dry, it's not overly creamy, it's not oily, it's super, super easy to blend out on the face, which was like obviously my #1 thing. Like, we don't want anything balling up, chunking up, or ruining our foundation and concealer as we're blending and trying to contour and sculpt the face, all that. So let me go into swatches. Our first shade right here is in the shade Nakey, which I think is like the cutest name. And you're barely even gonna see this on me because it's a very, very light bronzer. Like, as you can see right there, oh my gosh, Georgie's underneath of me grunting so much. Like, every time I talk, he goes, meh, meh. Anyways, like I was saying, the shade Nakey is really beautiful on my sister, who's just very fair. She's not like crazy, crazy, crazy fair, but she's fair, and this shade looks really beautiful on her. Even though the camera doesn't make me look that tan right now, I have my body painted tan right now. Next, we have the shade Beachy right here. This is very neutral, but very, very pretty. I use this shade all the time, although it's like barely showing up on my arms. This actually is the shade that I use out of the entire collection. Not super dark at all, but perfect for my skin tone. It's not orange, and it's not red, and it's not pink. It's just very, very neutral and very easy for me to wear with my skin tone. Next, we have the shade Sandy. I love the names of these. Like, I had so much fun naming these. I just think they're so cute and so appropriate for a summer collection right there. As you can see, when I go in with the swatches initially, it's not like bam! It's not like this intense, crazy, overpigmented like swatch, because I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be the way you swatch a highlight or an eyeshadow. Like, I wanted it to be nice and moussey and creamy and very buildable, because I didn't want it to be an intimidating product. We're not trying to go in with contour sticks or anything. We're going in with just some really beautiful, creamy summer bronzers. Second to last, we have the shade Sunny right here. This is a very, very warm, very beautiful shade. Sunny is definitely the warmest out of the entire group, with a little bit of that orange undertone. And also, I want to say something really quick, just to be like completely honest with you guys. When it comes to creating products like this, meaning not eyeshadows or not like lipsticks or lip oils, when it comes to creating something that really deserves a very big and broad shade range, it is really difficult for me. And I feel like this is something that a lot of people might not talk about, but I feel like it should be difficult for everybody, because when it comes to shades that I can't wear, like once I get into like the darker shades or the super, super, super fair shades, I kind of just like don't know. So I have to rely on testing. I have to rely on giving it to other people with different skin tones. That being said, always having your constructive criticism and your feedback as far as undertones. You know, someone who may be deeper in skin being like, hey, that's too red for me. That's too yellow for me. I'm not able to wear this, because that would mean so much to me, even if it's through, you know, Twitter, Instagram, or customer service. Just being able to create products for you guys that you will all really enjoy and be like, damn, this is my product. And then last but not least, I have the shade Toasty, which is like this really beautiful, deep brown shade, very neutral, more on the cool neutral side. Okay, so there you have the full lineup of all 5 cream bronzers. Once again, this is a very lightweight, creamy bronzer that is made to be very buildable. That way it's not intimidating to the average consumer. You guys can start off really, really light and then really build up to pack a punch. But that is what it looks like with just like a soft little swatch without really packing on to make it deeper. I am coming out with a liquid highlighter. I just felt like I had to. Very on brand for me, loving my highlights so much. I don't have a liquid highlight. This is so beautiful. You know, sometimes when you put a liquid highlight on your skin and I don't know how to like put it into words, but it kind of like not breaks up, but just looks like too glittery and just like so much not like skin. This one is not that. I went through so many different samples and made so many different changes because I just wanted it to be perfect. I just wanted it to be so beaming and so intense, but just looks smooth on the skin, which is exactly what I achieved. And it's such a gorgeous product. So I am coming out with 3 different shades in my liquid highlight. The first one is in the shade Lightning. I'll just kind of like drizzle it down my arm a pinch for you so you can see. Very, very vanilla, if you will. Like, just look at how, it's so yummy. I'm just gonna blend it in for you like this so you can like really see what I'm talking about. It almost looks like you're putting on lotion. It just has like a really beautiful glow in it. Like, can you see that? Is the light, there we go. Like, it's just effortless. It just looks oily, but it doesn't feel oily. It just looks it, like, oh gosh. I'm doing that for you one more time, just putting it like this, like an actual swatch so you can see the shade of it. So that right there is Lightning. Next, we have the shade High Gleams, which is so pretty, like this medium range, just like gorgeous, semi-bronzy, but not too bronzy, you know, just like that perfect neutral. I feel like this one is probably gonna be the best seller out of the 3 of them, just because it just meets so many different skin tones. And then last, but most certainly not least, we have the shade Sun Glare, which is a gorgeous deep bronze. It's so pretty. I wish I could wear the shade, but I can't because it is too tan for me. It's too deep for me, but it is so gorgeous. Like, look at those shades. Okay, so there you have it, all 3 of them. I mean, they're just like, they just glow. Like, if I blend it out, like push it around, you can just see like just the way, oh, I'm gonna just take them and put them all together. Like, let's see what all 3 of these do to my arm. Okay, that's like low-key really freaking gorgeous, but look at that. It's just smooth. It's so effortless. So you can apply this over top of your cream products on your face. I personally use this on my body all the time, like shoulders, collarbones, titties, wherever you want, arms. I love, love, love a subtle body glow. And because this isn't like glitter, it's not gonna be like, oh damn, like she really like over highlighted her body. It's just gonna give you, it looks like you just have like a lot of moisturizer on that just has like a sheen to it. It's just beautiful and it's so comfortable to wear. You know what, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the shade Lightning and put it on a synthetic brush and just show you what it looks like on my chest so you can see what it looks like when it goes onto the skin. Like, I'm just gonna put it all over my chest area so you can just see what I'm talking about, as far as it's not like, holy crap, you're wearing so much highlight. It's more just looks like glowy, dewy lotion. And it's just magnificent. All right, you guys, so that is it for my entire summer collection reveal. I am so excited for you guys to get these products in your hands because I have so much confidence in the fact that you are just gonna absolutely adore them just as much as me. I've been working on this for so long. It kind of saddens me in one sense of the fact that it's limited edition, but it's just still so fun and so awesome. I'm able to do this with my brand. I just put everything in limited packaging for you guys. The photo shoot that went behind it and the work and the effort from so many people and just the images are just so gorgeous. Thank you so much to Sasha, the most amazing photographer I've ever worked with, for just making my entire vision come to life for this campaign. And that's it. I'm so excited for you guys to get it. I know you're gonna love it. Everything's gonna be available on jaclyncosmetics.com on July 13th, and I will see you guys there. So that's it. If you guys are excited about this collection, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, all things you can do it, and I will appreciate it so much. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Okay, so let's dive into the first okay, so I don't even know, Okay, so this collection comes, no. Get it together, woman. Hey, what is my little family doing here? Oh. Can we talk about this one? Does anybody else have an obese Shih Tzu, or is it just me? Ugh. Look at this girl. Look at my American woman. Look at you, Tipsy. Oh my God, you're cute. Okay. American woman. Stay away from me. Ow.